Hey humans, welcome back to some more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. Last time... Yeah, good luck. I don't know what happened last time. It's been a while. Screw it. Last time we served more drinks and saved more lives. And that will probably be the motto every time I do a recap of what happened last episode. Yep, we served drinks and saved lives. That's it. Anyways, let's see what's on today's forecast. Let's just get on with it. It's been a while. The White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for a pizza. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy the milk. And when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID, and also wanted to check my bag to check out if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money, or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man! I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. That thread is closed. So lucky to never have I've been lucky to never have that kind of problems with the White Knights, I guess. Scream trend thread. And let's see, last night's speech was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself? Don't care, I'm going next week and ask for a date. What the fuck? We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out if she's still sleeping me at the bartender's battalion. When did be careful with their words a lot. What if there's illegal activity going on? Maybe it's avoiding casual racism, shit. The fucking city crashes or whatever. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Parliament is getting attacked. No one's reporting on it. Ukraine. What a fucking coward. Do you have any sources? Oh my gosh. Why is there so much? May the gods guide say to safety. Hey. Alarms rises upon. Man, there's so much. Hijack screen. Alarms rise as the public trust bank suffers terrorist attack. Hijack screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that it's currently unidentified bomb is already inside the building. The White Knights. I mean, you want to read all this? Go ahead. We're dealing with threat here. Yeah, I'm just gonna be skimming through all this. Oh my gosh. Hope Say is alright. The augmented eye is being attacked. Take your security very seriously. Vandal. Okay. They're being attacked by Alice Rabbit. Thank God I don't pay for these I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. What's going on? That's the result. Yeah, whatever. A huge increase in air pollution next year. Whatever. I'm dying. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. My cat can talk, I don't know. Nano camo, I guess. Customize? Oh, I guess I could customize my things. Oh wow. I could customize my table. Wow! About pioneer of the nano machine fabric capable of real-time texture swapping for military use. We bring up a mascot. Kamaton is our mascot. She's designed by veteran designer from Sukiban Games. QBB 51 birthday January 24th. I don't know what BWH stands for. Hey, whatever. Look, I don't know anything about the mascot. Does she have any drinks? No? Okay. Kiramiki thinks you see. I love this play. Oh wait. Oh yeah. These are just stays the same, I guess. I don't know if Jill wants anything. Okay, Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use okay. A fan. All right. I guess that's fine. Where Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good, though. Really good, yeah. Joker Cyclone. There we go. She will surely focus at work. You know what? I shall, upgrade my room and customize my walls with... Ooh, that one. I like that one. I think I might save out. I gotta try extra hard at work. What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. There seems to be a voice discrepancy for the kitty cat. Just go to work. I don't care. Saturday, December 17th. Anyways, I don't have water with me this time, but I have some Dr. Pepper. Hell yeah, dude. What? Remember to drink. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. What? No, come back. I like that one. No, come back. Fine. I guess I'll just leave it like 0. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if the bar has used... I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I got bored out of my mind. I got bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyways. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. No, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully. I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kinda my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you for a motel fee. Oh gosh. Where am I? Oh, right. Oh, the shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello guys and gals. Screaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had? What's absinthe? Is that like beer? I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without label, there's not that much value to it. What's absinthe? I'm searching it up. It is. It's a drink. It's a beverage, yeah. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without label, there's not much value to it. It's still a nice bottle of absinthe, though. I see. Are you gonna serve it today? It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if customers ask for it. Sounds good. Want me to serve you as a glass of it? I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well then, I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing. Alright. Okay then. And we're here. Snowfall. Yeah, fine. We'll take one from every section. No, we'll start at number 6. That the answer lies within. Digital drive, dusk, heart of the city, an alternate reality, snowfall. Welcome to Valhalla. Good for health, bad for metal, because that's the only one. Everything will be okay, and a Neo avatar. There we go. Time to serve mix. Time to serve mix and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. Yeah, that's not how it goes. It's time to serve drinks and save lives. I don't know. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to the dangers or weird types coming in here. Good evening! Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx! Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Let's see, I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy? Blue fairy. Sorry, the absent bottle distracted me. Let's get this, brain, blue fairy. You know what? We're not questioning that. We need money. 4 adult hides, 1 flannergite with optional. You know what? I'll put 1, because why not? One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brush them well. Sweet, girly, and soft. It's all aged and mixed. There you go. And here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. This is the thing. So how are you gonna? Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilam do. Can I ask you something? Miss, it's a girl's. I'm still keeping that voice. Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that. I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. The speech? You're seeing one of the great 5 living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5... what brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to... 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in... quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. I'm so cute. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What's with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, let's not bother you. No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in the jar wouldn't be so... happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't that much I can do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I could ever before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder... Do you want to make me happy, Joe? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then. Yeah, I'll make you happy. You know what? I don't know. Maybe this is all just a dream, you know? I'm serving a brain here, but then again, I mean, it's okay. One beer to make Taylor happy. Maybe this is all just a dream, you know? Why would I bring absinthe to work? Here, a beer. Yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You are? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I don't know if the music's a little too loud. I'm just... yeah, one tick down. That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lylum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lylum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You think someone would rather do that than float around and exposed in a jar? Oh wait, that was me. Oops. I think someone did exposed to a jar. Oops. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lylum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brains are computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey Jill, who's talking? Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from the plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get ya? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why hello there, beautiful. What? You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lylum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Okay. Just one should be fine. Yeah, welcome Alma, the hacker. Is that the real Alice or no, I'm joking. On the rocks and mix, there we go. Only one, straight from Taylor to Alma. There you go, your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from that way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now. Only for about half a year so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me, you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. No, adventuring is something, man. Y'all disrespecting my boy. Stop that.
Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there.
God damn, bro. Like, source. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like some music is louder than others, which is fine, but I don't think they're all like elevated to the same volume, if that makes sense. Sorry if the volume's unbalanced. It is what it is.
Anyways, the next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with any other with many other people is kinda sad though.
It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I will leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya.
Bye.
Please come again.
That Taylor show was nice.
A bit weird at first though. Apparently one of the 5 Marines being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Say Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
So you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A?
Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, and there's Diana.
Not even Diana, it's Diana. Whatever, I don't care.
And then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry. The youngest one is Bernardo.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana...
Diana... God damn, just say Diana! I don't care. Who's these parents giving out their names? Oh, bro. Oh, look at me. I added 3 extra letters to my child's name to make it like more unique, I guess. Bruh. I guess so. I don't know. I don't know. They do them, you know. A name's a name, I guess. Fucking.
Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn!
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. Didn't think about that when she married that guy at 20. She didn't even think about that when marrying a guy she didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice. Okay, come on. Whoa, I don't need to get hacked over here.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out for gore and my little sister introduced me to. Seems it was her friend's brother or something. We went out for a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Ha! So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam?
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go through to get you in the bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Anything else?
What's that bottle?
Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable.
Do you know how to serve it?
I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. Do you want some absinthe then?
Sure, let's try it.
Go to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Absent puke. Ew. Heavy drink here is priced at 500. Oh damn. Shaker before mixing. Don't. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's fine like that. Careful. It's a strong drink.
I'll tell you if it's strong or not.
Why, you look all smug.
And indeed it is, holy shit.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I've had worse in college.
What did you do in college, by the way?
Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher.
Okay, hold on. We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. What the fuck? I like the dynamic that they could just like kind of bash on each other, you know? That's how you know like you're like really good friends. You can kind of like just like shit on each other and it's okay. Talk about studies, woman.
I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout.
Dropout?
I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing.
I see.
Alright, now's my time to ask questions.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Huh. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
I played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
Sorry, I got a cough. Alright, sorry about that.
What made you stop?
I don't know. I just kinda said, "That's it!" and one day and stopped.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French?
Yep.
Can you speak French?
Mon eroglycia explain the anglais. I don't even know. I think I butchered that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak right. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in the crowd.
You're kinda lucky now. All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the streets are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Was that just gibberish? I don't even know, bro.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Please don't ever. It sounds like somebody. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of the systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman.
You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
A mostly honest job. Sheesh.
Well, I mean, you become a hacker, by the way.
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I helped make harder at that.
Huh. I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what movies make it to be though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
Give me something non-alcoholic. I'm gonna play it safe with the hell absinthe.
Something without alcohol. Okay, let's just, you know, let's give you like, let's give you a sweet drink. How about a moon blast? Okay, that's. I need something without karma train. So something sweet with no karma train. A sparkle star would work. Ventini, nope. You know, nope. Blue fairy could also work. Sugar rush. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You get a no, not the moon blast. You can get a sparkle star. 2 Adelhides and 1 powder delta. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about steampunk made them sweet, girly, and happy. Yeah. Well, they should mix. There we go. There we go. No alcohol. See? Here.
I hope you haven't spiced up this one.
Alma, please.
Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right?
Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less funny and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills.
Oh, I see.
Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills?
Nope.
You have no idea how much I hate you right now.
Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates.
Dunno. Moving myself through the stairs because the elevator was broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut in, and that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache.
You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know.
I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come?
Or you're inviting me to the back of the bar. You should invite me to dinner first.
Every minute you waste making jokes at time taken for my break.
Fine, let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Yeah, we get to hang out together. See, we're like lovely, see. We're like lovers. we're like lovers, dude. We're like madly in love with each other. Oh, damn. You know what? Where's that water? Where's the Dr. Pepper? It's not water, y'all. It's not water. Dr. Pepper in my bloodline. It is now safe to keep playing. Not Dr. Pepper in my bloodline. I just really like Dr. Pepper. It is now. Yeah, do I have to click? I have to click. Cold. I was freezing. Okay, we're gonna do every, like, there's 12, so we're gonna do it in intervals of 4. So, okay, or 3s. I gotta make up for the, God damn it. I don't have enough for the intervals of, you know what? There we go.
It sure is chilly out there.
It's kind of refreshing.
The hobo out there seems like a nice guy.
Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that.
Really?
He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though.
I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually.
Really?
It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. The Dr. Pepper's coming back up. Alright.
Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason.
You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place?
Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house.
Oh.
It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him.
Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream.
Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing?
Just talking.
Is that what they call it these days?
What do you want?
Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please.
Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed the soda from the vending machine? But I like you. You just like my present so much.
Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say?
Alright. What about Alma there, bruh?
Something sweet. Yeah, just sweet. Sweet girly happy, sweet girly happy. Sweet girly soft. Yeah, I'll give you a blue fairy. How does that sound? Don't worry. Sweet girly soft, yeah, you know. All age to mix, here you go. It's sweet, girly, soft, and it has no karmic train, so it's no alcohol. Here you go. Here, like you've asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola.
Lawrence?
A friend of mine, he's a vending machine.
Oh.
Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say?
Yep. Why?
Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before.
Really? What kind of stuff?
Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness.
And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker.
So much for trying to be subtle.
Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it.
Isn't it dangerous?
I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma?
I'm a hacker.
Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right?
No, of course not.
I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen?
No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it.
We won't know unless you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of my halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success.
Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database.
Alright.
First, I do some research on the target OS. On the target OS service, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exceptions rather than the rule. First, I secured things from my side. I started working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself.
I see.
Then when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need.
How do you do that?
Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. Or I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow.
What happens next? What happens next?
I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks.
Are you okay, Dorothy? Are you okay?
Let's see, like, you may annoy me as, like, the character, but, like, you know, I care for my customers, you know.
But I can't handle it anymore. Hack me like you've never hacked it before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security.
Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit, what happened?
Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah?
Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me.
Really?
I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lila are an unexploited market.
I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here.
Your ride?
Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me.
It's alright to ask that from him.
It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Q.
Take care. The streets seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? The fuck? No, I already used it. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. And that's where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the wildest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place. By the way, I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just be sure. 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Huh? 17? What the hell does that mean? How about I just give you like some random shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A piano man? What, you want to put 17 things in your drinks? Okay, I just keep piano man in mind, but for now I guess I'll just. Where's the 17? I don't even care, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give you this shit, smug a-hole. What does 17 mean? What are you trying to... What? I only got Piano Man on my mind. I don't know. Yeah, good luck. I mean, I don't care, dude. You know what? I don't care if I'm losing money. Hey, Dana, you know what? If I lose money... Oh my god, does it actually use this mic? Does it actually use this mic? All on the rocks and mix. Here you go. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink. If I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, mister? I'm Armando. Virgilio Armando. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by inside this place. It is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spears of noble souls, this golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things are going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. That isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over pride? You can't even take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us.
Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me.
It's 23. Are you dumb, bro?
What is?
Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17.
But they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea.
This dude might be special in the wrong way. Not primal. Do you want anything else?
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat.
Okay. He wants a plum floating in He wants a plum floating in son of a bitch. Fedora with perfume and a plum. Plum fume. He wants a plum floating perfume in a son of a bitch. Here.
You didn't. Wait, you did.
Enjoy.
I will. I'll drink this perfume.
You don't really have to.
Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death?
How?
What if we're already dead? Both of us.
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room?
I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters.
Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the Twilight of the Gods, in German, by the way. Well, now you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order.
What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell! Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Chill, come here for a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue. This is breaking news, by the way. And using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zybot's Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. This dude Daniels didn't even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you to the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have his Encanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, go for. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Flawless service bonus not granted. I don't care. 2 mistakes! Hey, you know what? If it was that guy, I don't care. I'll accept it. You know, he wants to come into my bar that's gonna close down and like ask for dumb shit like that. You're gonna get dumb shit like that, all right? I don't care. But thank you, thank you for the 300 for protecting me. Nice. Wow. Let's see. Like I gotta use the restroom. If there are multiple endings to this game, I think I'm on the path to get a bad or neutral one. Give me a moment though, I gotta use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Let's wake up. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Saibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing. Like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god decided to suddenly you make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there are still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse than last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? No, I'm gonna take that music back up. Boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, right there. That kid knows how to take care of himself. And I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh man, we get to hang out together? Oh alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Oh, so nice. Sounds good. What the hell? And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say, to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in, then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap! Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know. Some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. It just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never used it anyways. Well, see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus, I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright, let me go change it to something more comfortable. Take your time. The kitty cat is looking! Say, chill. There's a blue-eyed massive black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Yeah. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. What? Kid old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here, is it something you see every day? What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh? Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3-4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to see. It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to them breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Yell. Maybe. What's that one on the table? What's that on the table? Looks like it's an envelope. It's nothing. No, please give that to me. Low. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Oh damn, I like this. Shine Spark out 1511 kilometers. Beer so far 0, cans left 12. Remaining beer 100. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. I don't get those in English, please. Real, thank you, Donna. Yeah, Donna. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Okay. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you used at the bar again? Nucleogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement of something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into massive production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep. Here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Gel. Guilty as charged. There's my alcohol collection if you feel like getting anything else. Those bottles over there? I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever for them, so I had to put them in plain sight. I'm guessing if some authority on alcohol came in here, he'd stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many of them are still drinkable. I could get you some of the absinthe I brought to the bar if you want. I'm not an Oscar Wilde kind of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt girl. I have a teddy bear on my closet, but I don't think you can drink it. Nah, that's not what I... Wait, you do? I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's fillings spilled all over the place. Oh, you know, I'm a drink. Hell yeah. Anyway, beer's fine, don't worry. If you say so. Where did that collection come from anyways? Calling it a collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will where the only thing stipulated was that I got them. That's sweet. I've already downed some of it over the years though. Half of them have colored water instead of alcohol. I guess you'd need to be an expert or something to notice the difference. Yeah, I'll make sure the water's the right color though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know. You're too kind. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept the poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it though. I'm a drink. Sip. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then. That deserves a drink. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you still have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Yeah, you know, that's just a drink. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... So far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. That deserves a drink right there. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. He can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door at the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. I don't want to think about that, you know what? I'm taking a sip. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. Then after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made them bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. It's just a girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love, her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relationships with... Yeah, I mean... You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement. I've kinda noticed that too, but again, Lilam can be weird. That's a big drink. You think? Lilam operated in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in their collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilam get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilam is a bit weird though. Is it? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilam doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilam? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith, and Lilam are Lilith's offspring in the Jewish folklore. Ooh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julian. Julian, I don't know. Julian. And you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Fine, I'll drink first. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julian? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got scrapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julian was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Oh, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. I'm taking another one. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julian or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with bigger kids than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next, he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." What a question. I'm curious about you. Really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little of you. Oh. From what you tell me though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm really curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will be applied right back at you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called an N1RV, on A. And if you thought the city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. On means to annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own buildings somewhere else and to its own building elsewhere and opened N1RV on B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave! That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you're in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaning, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure. Rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what will we do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on this one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah. Maybe. I did it! I finished 2 cans of beers! What's going on here, though? Are we gonna kiss? Finally! The good ending! I feel like there are multiple endings, though. It's snowing! It is December in-game. Chapter 2, Armaga. Damn, okay. No, it seems like this game might take a while. Coming right up. The chapter's name means bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Chilla's curious about the Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from getting distracted. Have a nice day, 8,000! I have 2,444. Oh, boss. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyways. Bruh. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna get 8,000 in 5 days. But we'll do what we can. And, you know, Jill, or me in this case, wants a Daruma. Right, it's alright. It's alright. Probably a short episode, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I had to go AFK for a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll see what happens next episode. I don't know. Now we got a new goal. Get a lot of money and shucks. Well, but anyways, that will be it. That will be enough for now. I'm not sure what else to say. I'm enjoying this game so far, but I guess there's a lot of reading. There we go. All right. That covers September. You wanna know something? This is actually like a month after I've just basically been not recording anything. You're gonna see this at like the last week of September probably, but like everything you see from every like daily upload you see from here, or like from September to what you call it, to November, I basically already had that planned ahead. no, I'm joking. Not planned ahead. I already basically had it. They're already pre-scheduled. I don't gotta worry. I could just relax when I wanted to. But anyways, enough rambling about. Yeah, don't worry. I just gotta wait for the right moments to record. Alright, I'm stalling too much. That'll be it. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Like, comment, subscribe, you do whatever you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.